glowing. The musket's ramrod. A lot of screws. A long stick with a hook on its end. Part of a ship's plan. Quite heavy. I'll assemble it. The ship's map is complete. These kinds of pipes on a sailing ship. Somehow that doesn't seem to fit together. The pipe has been fixed in a hurry. Some steam is leaking through. A bit more heat on the soldering, and the steam would just gush out. Ah! The hook from the crane. It fell into the water. I've got to help him. The door's blocked. I can't get into the room this way. But wasn't there another door close to the mess hall? I think that I should take a look around. My God. Fresh blood. It must be from Lex. I have to find him before he bleeds to death. I'd better not walk through all that hot steam. If I want to use the smoldering coal, I better get a move on. The inscription on the crate is illegible. Oh no. The coal and the shovel has cooled down already. Maybe I should store them somewhere that'll keep them hot for longer. If I want to use the smoldering coal, I better get a move on. I'll put the coals in. The bed warmer doesn't focus the heat into the soldered area well enough. I need something that's long and thin to focus the heat on just one spot. Not a good place for it. The ramrod from the musket is red hot. Now that it's stuck into the hot coal, it'll stay hot for quite a while.
I can use the insulating material to hold the red-hot ramrod that's heating up in the bed warmer. It's working. Now the steam is coming out here instead of upstairs. Hey, Lex, it's me! Ah! Have you gone insane?
And I missed. It's still talking.
You're out of your mind.
Everything is blurry. I can hardly see anything. I feel weak. In pain. I could really do with some medicine right now.
Hang on. First, I need to tell you something important.
Tell me something. I'm not in the right frame of mind to listen. Until you find some painkillers for me, you might as well tell it to all these animals here. Which are not really moving, by the way. Or are they?
I found a room with medicine inside, but the door was jammed.
There's no time to wait for a locksmith. Get some kind of long, solid bar and pry the damn door open.
I'll be back. These animals look like they come from remote, faraway lands. Maybe the occupant of this cabin was a hunter, and there's a little note attached. Something's written on it. It says, hunted at longitude 28.78, latitude 38.5. These trophies appear to originate from all the different places that the ship has docked at, and there's a little note attached to it.
Something's written on it.
Did the occupant of this cabin hunt down these animals? Here's a little note attached to it.
Something's written on it. The guitar's been lying here for a while. The dampness has really damaged it. There's a picture of a key on it.
There's a letter in the casket. Let's see.
Someone's composed a tune. Elegy for a Lonely Girl. I've never picked a lock before. I've never seen butterflies like these before. They must come from far away. But where exactly? Here's a note attached. Something's written on it.
It says, Found at longitude 31, latitude
39. The door is completely warped. Using the boat hook and some force, I should be able to unhinge the door. Good, that worked. The room where Fiona was imprisoned. It really exists. What on earth is happening here? This will help Lex to get back on his feet.
That stuff really helps.
Do you understand me again?
Well, I still can't stand you. But the thing with the understanding seems to be working again.
I take it that you were confused when you shot at me.
Let's just say that I see things in a different light now.
Enough with the wisecracks. I need to tell you something.
Is that so?
Maybe it was just a dream. Or my imagination. I saw a girl. Fiona. She was on the ship, as a prisoner.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's as if I was on the ship in some other time. Perhaps it's still to happen. I don't know.
That does sound rather crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. I can't explain it.
Well, maybe I can.
What do you mean?
Before I lost my senses, I was able to decipher some of the logbook's content. The Portuguese part. And I found out something rather interesting. This ship transported not only normal freight, they've made some modifications and turned the hold into some kind of distillery.
Some kind of what?
You can produce alcohol with it. I've read something about ethanol, and I think that we're on board a smuggler ship.
Yes. My vision was about smugglers too.
Anna, what I mean by this is that there are probably lots of barrels down there that are filled to the brim with volatile liquid, and they are responsible for completely clouding your senses.
No. This vision felt completely real. I can hardly describe it. I've never experienced something like that.
I can't deny that this ship is creepy, but ghosts? I don't know.
I think that the girl is the key to what's happening here. I think that I need to help her. I think that if I don't, that something terrible is gonna happen to her.
Just listen to yourself. You're not making any sense.
I found her ashes down in the machine room in front of a huge oven. If only I knew who she is or what's happened to her.
Well, there's one thing I know for sure, and that is what will happen to us if we don't get a move on and get out of here. This ship, it's got eyes and ears. It's whispering, and it's going to be our grave.
How did you manage to get here in your condition? Why didn't you stay in the captain's cabin?
What? Oh, of course. I found the key, and since you were gone for so long, I started to worry about you. I wanted to see if you might need some help. When I came in here, I tripped. I must have lost consciousness for a bit. Anyway, when I woke up, I saw the wardrobe lying there, and I was too weak to move it.
What can we do?
If what I read is true, then we need to get off this cursed ship as fast as possible. If ethanol leaks from the hold, it might kill us and we won't even notice. Or the ethanol catches fire, which would get us just as killed. We need to get off this ship. But to do that, we first have to find out where the hell we are. It's time that we uncovered a couple of this ship's dark secrets, don't you think?
But how? What should we do?
You don't know much about navigation, but I do. You need to become my eyes, ears, and hands. See if you can fix the position and get us back on course. Before we leave the ship, it's essential that we know which direction to take. Otherwise, we'll be lost in open sea.
But I'm a reporter, not a sailor.
There's no better time to become one.